So this is our first time Coltin Electrics using a SIMpull solution. I'm anxious to see this stacked SIMpull solution from Southwire because in the conference it looked real nice. You have a video there of like 12 guys competing against 2 Southwire guys, and they get done in 35 minutes. And I didn't know if you edited that. So now that we have your system here on site, it's going to be enlightening, to see if this will actually work. We just finished our first pull on the SIMpull solution stack system, and we were very impressed. We had 2 people working it using the Maxxis tugger system. Once we set it up, Richard is in charge of this job, was able to send the other guys back to work. We left 2 guys here, one on the tugger on that end and one here feeding. And basically the gentleman that was here didn't have to feed. He's just got his foot on the pedal and kind of guiding the wire.
The room we were in was the main electrical room that feeds the whole school. We set the reel up, they set it up close enough to it to where it would pull off by itself. My concern was with all the wire rolled up on one reel, they're getting tangled up. Thinking it'd be like triplex. If you're an electrician, you'd understand what I'm talking about. The wire's twisted going on there. This is not twisted. It's all separate reels of wire on it. It's all on the reel like it's supposed to be. It's already got little heads built onto it. And all you've got to do is pull it off, hook it to the rope, and pull it. And it makes it much simpler.
We weren't sure how this was going to be separated, and seeing how it looks like a brand new roll. We've got the head here. This second run is marked with the length and the pulls that we're going to use. What we talked about also, Richard and I, was those same 2 guys that were controlling these pedals, all they're doing now is setting up the new ground reel. And they're going to hook that ground onto here, then they'll go back to their positions. One's at the master, one's at the slave on the Maxxis.
Once it's set up, like it's shown, you don't need but 2 men to pull the wire. Where before you'd have 8 to 12, 10 guys, however many you needed to do the job. And it made it a whole lot better. I can get them out here, we get set up. When they're done, they can go back to work. When I need them again to help us, we just pull off, they come over, help us set up. They can go back to work what they were previously doing.
So basically we're going to pull 2 315-foot runs in less than an hour with 2 guys. I'm not sure how to beat that. I know an estimator's got to be happy with that.
Coltin Electric has its own formula that they do estimating labor and man hours, and this job was estimated as all of our jobs are. It was not estimated using the SIMpull solution. So, saying that and seeing what we've done today and seeing what we've done in the past week and a half, we know that we've saved man hours. And even though we may have had to pay a little more for the product, we know that basically all companies are going to use the same amount of material on a job. The only way that we can save money and make money on jobs is by reducing man hours. So if we can find a product that helps us reduce man hours, then we're catching up. We're making profit.
Now that we've actually seen the procedure and we're part of it, our company was part of it and wasn't just watching it, I think we'll probably be using this in the future on a lot of different pools. It saves you time and labor. I don't know why you wouldn't want to use it. I want our estimators now to start thinking this way, and every time we can use this where it makes sense and it'll save us time and money, then we need to incorporate it into our jobs. And I like the fact that if I have an awkward door, we were talking about that earlier, and I know if I have a certain situation, I like the fact that you can narrow my reel and make it taller if I have to, so I can get one reel in this mechanical room. You know, I don't have the same problems other general contractors do as far as access to buildings. But yeah, I like that you'll work with us like that. I like that it only took 2 guys to do this after we set it up and sent the other guys back to work. I like the fact that we didn't use soap. And I especially like the fact now that I'm going to have 1 reel of trash and we can roll that and get that out of the way, and now these guys can move on to start doing other things. And I think the general contractor is going to like it when you walk back over to his trailer and say, hey, your feeders are done. Why aren't the air conditioners set so we can fire them up? So I really think that Coltin Electric will be using this system in the future.